Choosing the wrong fonts can break even the most beautiful designs. And in this video I want to share with you some of my favorite fonts for web and UI design, as well as some new discoveries which I recently found. All of these fonts are free and you can see the link to download them right below in the comment section. So without further ado, let's get started. So I want to start with a few entries from Behancer, and the very first one is So Maze. I think this is an amazing font, especially for the display type of messages and things of that nature. So as you can see, like the font in and of itself, it's like very bold and strong, and overall it's one of those fonts that look really good in UIs, especially for landing pages or things like services pages, things like that. And overall, I think this is looking, it just looks really modern, really with the trends also that you see on both Treble and Behance. And overall, just a very, very nice font. I really like the fact that you not only get the regular font, but you also have this outline font, which is really cool for giving extra emphasis to certain sections. So as you can see, for example, in this phrase, we can have the emphasis all on the real. So yeah, definitely really cool font, really versatile, also for retro style, all those things. So as you can see, we're scrolling down the page on Behance, and we can literally see the different fonts here, and also the different types. And if you check, you can use it for free for personal use, and for commercial work, or you don't need to go over here. So it's going to be the link, and yeah, really cool font. So let's move on to the next one, which is Monument Extended. The moment I saw this font, I fell in love with it because I really like how big and bulky it looks. I think it just looks like really modern, similar to the style of the previous one. It just has another dimension to it. It's almost like a different niche compared to the other one. This is really cool when if you're working on projects of anything that really needs to have that powerful bulky look to it. So yeah, really cool. As you can see, this is almost a jump back in time when it comes to these type of styles. Almost make me think about like New York and America for some reasons. So yeah, pretty cool font. This looks beautiful. And yeah, I mean, overall, also the presentation looks really slick, really modern. And yeah, I just love the feeling of this kind of fonts. And again, you can click here to download the Monument Extended for free. Commercial license also is available. So yeah, that's that. Now let's move on to the next one, which is similar style, but definitely this font has a much sleeker appearance. It's not on the bulkier side like the last two. So this one looks again like really modern, pretty cool. A lot of different weights, which is always useful. We definitely I don't know about you guys, but there's been like several projects where I was using a font and then I couldn't find the exact weight for that specific part of the project. And I was like, no, I really wish that they had either light or maybe like the bold version of the font. So definitely try and find fonts with several different weights. But yeah, Machina looks really good. There's also this video which I won't play entirely, but you can definitely have a look. I'm leaving all of these fonts in the link in the description. So yeah, but this wow, this is looking like really futuristic and stuff. Really, damn, this is This is amazing. That actually takes quite a bit of work. Like, I try to do like videos promoting like my UI kits and stuff, and I can tell you, like, these guys, they spent quite a bit of work on doing this video. It looks amazing. Yeah, really cool. So you can watch the end of the video for yourself. Again, I'm leaving the link in the description, and yeah, let's just browse through this project a little bit more. And overall, yeah, just really good looking font. Really like how they played also with this images. I think it's like the perfect font for this kind of style, of this like very modern style. And wow, this posters, it's pretty cool. And yeah, again, click here for download it for free. It's also a commercial license available. So these are some of my recent discoveries. I really like these fonts. I think they look amazing. However, now we're going to discuss about some of the fonts which I use quite regularly in UI and web projects, and these are kind of like some of the most known fonts in the community. So you might have already heard about these, but one of my absolutely favorite ones is Lato from Google Web Font. Amazing font for UI and UX design. And what I really like about this font, and also some of the next ones, is the fact that not only looks really good on desktop, but also when you scale it down to tablet and mobile, they're really optimized. They look like very clean, and they're just look really good. So yeah, I mean, definitely something to consider, the fact that a font should look well both on desktop, both on the tablet version and on mobile. So yeah, I mean, Lato, as you can see, has that kind of like that friendly tone, but it's also professional at the same time. It's perfect for those professional UI interfaces where you need to add a little bit of friendliness to it, but without going all the way like too much. So yeah, Lato's definitely a really cool font. Another one which is has a different vibe to Lato. This one is even more playful and almost like an even warmer font is Montserrat. So as you can see here, it's one of the weights that I use the most Montserrat for is the bold and extra bold. I think it just looks really cool, really warm font in those font sizes. So yeah, I mean, definitely a cool font. So yeah, let's move on to the next one, which is Open Sans. And again, this is a font which I use quite a bit, more similar to Lato. I kind of have that professional vibe to it. I would say Open Sans is almost just a bit more professional, a bit more squared as a font. And by the way, guys, you can just click on download family. You can download the entire family right away. So yeah, definitely pretty cool font, very similar to Lato, and I would suggest you to check it out. And now we're gonna continue with the very last one, which is Roboto. And Roboto, I think it's the most squared out of all of them, and this is the classic Android font by nature and by look. So yeah, this would be my very last choice. Not in order, not that I prefer one or the other, although I really like Lato. If you checked out my tutorials, I use it like all the time. But the font should be used based on the situation, the context, and the client. So it really depends on the need of the project, and then you decide the font. You shouldn't decide the font just based on like personal preference. It's always like a function of what you want to communicate. Alright, so I really hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, as this motivates me to create more free videos for you guys. And if you're interested in these kind of videos, I have a channel with like 300 plus videos, so feel free to check it out. And I talk all about UI UX design, both software tutorials and also sharing my experience as a designer, since I've been a freelance UI UX designer for over 8 years now. So I feel like I've been doing this forever, and I share my content for free on my YouTube channel. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.